The words of Michael, part 2. The Bible wasn't written to test your faith in God. It wasn't written to tell you what you have to do or else. It wasn't written to it was written to improve your life out of your own free will, but it's been distorted. And instead of improving the lives of many people, it is being used to enslave them. Pretenders pretend to be faithful to the Bible, and yet they've never even read it. Rather, they listen to a man who dares calls himself the Word of God to tell them what to think of the words and what it means. Yet it only has one meaning, which is already declared. Quote, because it's the right thing to do and because I want to. Is that good enough reason for you, or do I need another reason? Quote, so the rich are allowed to have as many children as they want because they can afford it. But the slaves that make them rich cannot have children due to the expenses forced upon them in the system they are enslaved to. This is so outrageous, I'd have every man and woman of wealth who has never worked hard labor stripped of their children and thrown into concentration camps until they starve and die of exhaustion. Quote, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Any man that is not your equal must be a slave. According to God, we are all but equal. So I ask you, what makes you so special? I think you're better than me. If you think you're better than me or any other man, then prove it right now. A fight to the death. If you win, then you, sir, are the better man. Oh, you don't want to fight. Well, then I suppose I'll just have to kill you without one. Quote, me, Satan. Maybe, maybe not. Nonetheless, your date has been decided. You call whoever you want the big bad wild and try and hunt it down, but this isn't a wolf. It's a titan, and it's going to kill you either now or later. Quote, kill my brother. Why would I do that? Lucy weeds out the unfaithful, those who would dare give in to their own desires over the beauty of God. He's done me a favor. Now I know who to kill. Quote, everywhere I look, wickedness and evil, yet they are powerless to do much of anything, because they become slaves to the very system they helped build. How poetic. Like a snake that built a fence around itself waiting for a hawk to swoop in from above and eat it. It's almost as if this was God's plan all along. Engage the unfaithful, and then purge them from the planet. Quote, all power lies in the physical. You need not more than this. A man needs not to defy physics to change the world. The information given to him by God is more than enough to do whatever God so very much desires, and all it takes is one man.